Roger Federer has announced his retirement from tennis. The 20-time Grand Slam singles champion says the Laver Cup in London later this month is going to be his final event. Federer posted this message on his Twitter this afternoon.
I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart to everyone around the world who has helped make the dreams of a young Swiss ball kid come true. Finally, to the game of tennis, I love you and will never leave you.
Well, I'm joined now by our sports correspondent, Rob Harris. And Rob, what a time this is for tennis. It feels like the end of an era. Serena Williams retiring and now Roger Federer.
Yeah, the passing from the game, the departure of another great, Roger Federer announcing his retirement. We can debate who perhaps is the greatest of all time, and based on number of slams won, Novak Djokovic and Rafa Nadal have overtaken Roger Federer now, but certainly by other barometers, the most weeks at #1 in the world rankings, 237 weeks at #1. He's really set a mark, and his graceful style over the years and certainly his longevity have established Roger Federer as one of the greats. The fact is, he won his first slam at the age of 21, 2003 at Wimbledon, and he's gone on to win 20 slams. But we've been hearing from him today explaining just why he has decided to announce his retirement from next week, and this is what Federer has had to say in terms of setting out those reasons. He said, "As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I am 41 years old. I have played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamt, and now I must recognise when it is time to end my competitive career. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event. I will play more tennis in the future, of course, but just not in Grand Slams or on the tour." Now, that event he references next week, it's a Europe versus the rest of the world event at the O2 Arena in London. The final chance, it will seem, to watch Roger Federer playing a competitive match. The 41-year-old Swiss finally deciding it's time to leave the court. And the Laver Cup's just an indication of perhaps some of his post-playing plans, because he actually helped to set up that competition 5 years ago.